Well, welcome back, Facebook friends. Here we are on day 4 of water being in the building, and it is receding. And I'm going to take you on a quick little walk around the building to show you the good condition that the building is in, and I do anticipate being serving food by Friday at the earliest, potentially Saturday. Our next step right now is to dry out this particular room, which is the lodge dining room. And we've got drying equipment coming tomorrow, fans and dehumidifiers, and we'll get this room all dried up. And we still have about 6 inches of water in the building, and I expect that all to be gone by tomorrow. We'll be out of the building tomorrow, and again, all of our electrical systems stayed dry, so we'll have the electrical inspector here tomorrow, hopefully, and LG&E, and get the water turned back on. But just take you a quick walk through here in our lobby. You can see the water is still crystal clear. Again, we fill the building we basically turn on every hose faucet that we have in the building and just let it run to keep this fresh water in. And looking out there, it keeps the muddy water out. It does cost us some money. Had a lot of questions about that, but yes, the water bill is not pretty, but it's much prettier than the amount of work it takes to clean the mud out of here. Now, last year we weren't as lucky. The water got over the windows and broke a couple windows, and it just let the muddy water in, so we weren't as fortunate last year. But this year, only having maybe 3 feet total in the building, we were able to mitigate the damages pretty good, and we're very happy about that. It's going to make, again, the cleanup process for the inside much easier. Now, outside, it's a whole nother story. There's lots of trees and debris. Even though we have that yellow debris boom that's outside there, it's mainly to keep some of the big trees from floating in and busting our windows and just making it a mess to clean up. We had some gaps in it this year, so we still managed to get some trees. As you can see, one right here at the entrance to the outside patio. I was very afraid that was going to bust some windows, but fortunately it didn't. But again, in there in the dining room, you can even see it's already starting to dry. The floor is, and once we get some heat on in the building and the fans moving, should be in really good shape. You know, we did some remodeling a few years ago and put in these glass tiles on the wall there, and you know, when you walk in here, you might say it's a lot of really hard surfaces, but we do that for a reason. It's withstands the floods. And last year we remodeled our kitchen, and we basically made the electrical system higher, and we made all the equipment removable other than this center island. But again, it makes for much easier cleanup come flood season. We also know that flood season's not over typically till May, and it's always possible that we get another flood, and that's just part of being on the river. We know that. So yeah, I really appreciate all the sincere wishes of people being sad for us, and we know it's hard to look at, and it's also hard for our employees to be without work. But as far as an operator goes, this is what we get when we're on the river, and we know that, and we again build and plan for it, and it stinks when it happens, but we're prepared for it, and we'll get our staff to work tomorrow, basically just sanitizing and detailing the building. A lot of work to do outside also. Unfortunately, the weather's not going to be too kind to us. So we still have, like I said, about 6 inches of water in the building, and fortunately it's fresh, clean water, other than a few buttercups floating around. It's we're in good shape. We will be ready for our season. I promise you that. The entire crew is going to work hard over the next couple days to get this place open for business. Again, hopefully by Friday. So that's about it. Appreciate you tuning in. If you want to keep watching, you can. I'm going to walk around outside, show you a view from the parking lot. I have the doors sandbagged, so I can't go out a door, or else I'll let all that muddy water in. So unlock the window here and go out the window. Side here, really, other than mud and some sticks and a little bit of trash, outside is not too bad. That got a little bit of dirt on it, a little bit of mud. It's not a big deal. Walking around the back side, it's not necessarily our prettiest part of the operation. As you can see, that pallet of sandbag that is in that shed there, and we have to do that to keep the shed from floating away. You'll see a couple more pallets that we've already pulled out of our walk-in freezer. Got a big freezer right here. We have to put pallets in there to keep the freezer strapped down to the concrete as well. One of those lessons that we've learned the hard way. We are able to drive out here. Maybe a foot of water in the parking lot, not much more. So, there it is. American flag flying strong and hard and beautiful. So that's it, gang. Again, appreciate the support, appreciate you watching. Come out and support the staff later this week when we get reopened. I'm sorry, next week. We couldn't do this. Hang on to us. So there you have it.